Once again, everybody, tonight we have the privilege again of talking to Coach Brent Bell about tonight's real big ball game here against the Tri-Valley Bulldogs, the one for all the marbles. Coach, what do you think we can do to stop these guys and take home the first win in 20 years, first championship in 20 years?
I think we just need to play aggressive tonight. Obviously, they have a big playmaker with Wyatt Straub, and we're looking to stop him and contain him, and at the same time just play aggressively and disrupt their passing game.
What's the attitude of the team tonight now coming in here? I mean, this is certainly the biggest ball game that these kids have played in their high school career, I guess, and one that would make UDA really proud. What's the attitude of the team coming into tonight's ball game?
I think one word would be excitement. I think the kids are excited. We had pep rally in school today. The teachers all wore jerseys today to school, old jerseys, so the kids are excited. They're ready to play, and they just want to get this game underway.
Okay, any trick plays that you know of that are coming up here that we might try against these guys, or are we going to go straight UDA football?
We're going to do what works, and what's worked for us is coming at teams, and we're going to try that and go from there.
Okay, Coach, well, really, it's been a very exciting year. We're winding it up tonight with Game 10, and we certainly wish you all the best. So good luck to you and all the squad out there. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Yep.
As part of it, there was a fundraising effort held among the three schools.
Well, good evening again, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play the biggest ball game of the season when they play host to the Bulldogs of Tri-Valley right here at UDA with the Twin Valley Championship on the line. So to say it's a big game would be an understatement. Here they come down through their tunnel and led in here by senior standout Grosser. Tyler Grosser bringing the flag in for UDA, and the fellas are really supposedly hipped up for tonight's ball game. And by gosh, if you can't get excited about tonight's game, there's no way you're going to get excited about any other game, because the Trojan kids have really been lowlifes over the last couple of years when they've had seasons of less than 500 and whatever, and then tonight coming in here with an 8-1 record and with an opportunity to win that big game that gives them the first championship in 20 years of UDA football here at Upper Dauphin. So to say it is a big game would be certainly an understatement. To say they aren't faced with some tough challenges would be an understatement too, as the Tri-Valley Bulldogs have always given the Trojans loads of trouble whenever these two teams meet. So UDA looking for the big one tonight, and it's a very important ball game for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs too, because if they're able to win, and they come in with a record of 5-2 in the league, the Trojans with a record of 6-1. So you can see what that would mean to the Tri-Valley team. If they could win tonight, they would be 6-2. If they give the Trojans a loss, we would be 6-2. And then you have Millersburg also with a 5-2 record coming into tonight's game with their opponent. So a lot riding on this ball game here tonight, and truly should be one heck of a tough ball game. Both teams able to score, and whoever comes out on top tonight will deserve to win more than likely. It'll be a deserved win for either ball club. So we're hoping that Coach Carm has the charm tonight and can get his ball players up and ready to go against these Tri-Valley Bulldogs, and we'll find out here in just a few moments. It is a beautiful evening for football, cold, typical football weather here on November the 6th, 2009, and the temperature at game time probably going to be hovering around the mid to slightly upper 30s. It was about 39 degrees when I left home an hour ago, and so it's probably down to 36 or whatever. Low tonight's supposed to be down to around 29 degrees. So that's later on, however. So it looks like we'll be able to get things going here on a very cold but windless night. No breeze going at all. So it should be a good night. Once again, the football field looks in pretty good shape. We have the numbers back on the field now tonight. Field looks in excellent condition as compared to the previous couple of ball games where we played mud balls. And tonight, it looks like the footing should be okay. The passing, no wind to affect the passing game. So we look for a big one. And we'll be back with the toss of the coin and the opening kickoff here in just one moment.
High School Trophy Stadium in Veteran Memorial
co-captains for the Trojans getting ready to meet at midfield with the co-captains from the Bulldogs. Our number 3, of course, Grosser. Number 28 is Cooper. 66, Josh Jackson. And number 17, quarterback Tyler Kuppenhaber. So we do have some numbers for the opposing ball club over there. Number 1 is Zach Arts. Number 44 is Matt Hepler. And number 83 out there is Brendan Bowman. Their quarterback is McGinley, Matt McGinley. He's a 6'5" quarterback, so he's a string bean out there and weighs 190 pounds. So if the Trojans can get after him in the backfield, which is what Coach DeFrancesca said we did last time, put a lot of pressure on him, so maybe we can stall his game. Otherwise, we have to contend with Wyatt Straub, their tailback, who is a big boy and can run the football. So they've got a passing game, a running game, which we're going to have to control, as do the Trojans. So if we get everything together tonight, should be one heck of a ball game. Looks as though the toss was won by Tri-Valley. They'll defer to the second half. So they're going to see what kind of a defense they can throw at the Trojans and allow the Trojans to receive the opening kickoff. The Tri-Valley Bulldogs hoping to keep the Trojans deep and just try to get an idea of what kind of an offense the Trojans are going to have tonight. So you know these guys are going to be riled up, and so we're going to have to get at them early, and we have the opportunity getting the opening kickoff. We'll be right back after the national anthem and have the opening kickoff of tonight's ball game. Back to receive the opening kickoff. In the middle over there is Grosser. On the far side is Robinstein, and on the near side will be Huffman for UDA.
Backbeat for the Trojans.
So we'll see if we can't get a good run back here now.
23, Scott Nye.
Scott Nye is the kicker for the Bulldogs, and he's getting her teed up here at the 40-yard line. And I think he's ready to go, so here we go on this big, big ball game. Nye will approach the football, and boom, there it goes. A line drive kick going to come over this way. It's going to be picked up by Huffman at the 15. He still has it, and he is going to be dragged down at the 10-yard line to make it the 11-yard line. So that's where the Trojans will put it in play now, 1st and 10 on their own 11-yard line. We'll see what Kuppenhaber has up his sleeve tonight here as Dreyer checks out of the ball game. Tight end in there is Markle. Flanker will be Robinstein. He's the split end. 73 for UDA, Blake Maher. And the center is number 70, Baluch. So here we go in the first play from scrimmage from the 11-yard line for UDA. From the eye in the backfield they'll go. Pitching it back here to Grosser. Grosser may have gotten out to the 8 or 9 yard line. Looks like there's a loss of about, wait a minute. He's a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. I don't know where the announcer here is looking. So anyway, he had him 2nd and 6. I have him 2nd and 11. 1 yard minus on the play for UD. Well, let's see. The Trojans have had offensive troubles in the last couple of ball games, and we'll have to see if we can't get out of that tonight. Here's Kuppenhaber rolling, firing one over that way. It is complete to Markle, and the big tight end carries it ahead for about 6 yards. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 as it's completed out to the 15-yard line. Make it 3rd and 6. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 6. So the Trojans need a big one here now on a 3rd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Ball resting right there on the 15. 3rd down and 6. Jackson in the middle of that line. 73, Blake Maurer. See what we can do with this one now on a big 3rd and 6. Kuppenhaber wants to throw. He's looking. He's getting a big rush. Now he'll throw it over this way. It is going to be complete and knocked out of bounds with it is Cooper. It's out at Cody Cooper, but it's going to be enough, I think, for the 1st down the way it looks from here. It'll be awfully close. No, he's going to be about a yard short. So it'll bring up a 4th down And the Trojans looking at a 4th down and 1. Pass completed to Cooper. Cooper had to run a special pattern that time as Copenhagen was being chased all over the backfield back there. And he finally got one off here. So the Trojans in the early going here now are going to say, the heck with it, we're going to try to get a yard. And this could be a good play, or it could turn out to be a disastrous play. We'll find out here. They line them up with 3 in the backfield. And the handoff is to Grosser, and Grosser's got the first down as he dives out here over the 20 to the 24-yard line. It was 4th and a yard, and he picks up the first down with ease that time, you might say, as he gets out to the 25-yard line of the Trojans. So the Trojans took a chance, and the gamble paid off that time. It is 1st and 10 UDA from the UDA 25. Stay back here and see what we can do with it here now. They have the backs are split in the backfield behind Copenhagen. And this time the handoff will be a reverse. Coming over this way, then they'll pitch it back here, looking for a receiver. Man is out here. It is caught! And it is Robinstein, and Robinstein gonna go all the way. Did he get in? The referee wasn't there. How can he rule that? The referee was not there. They're gonna call him down at the 1-yard line, but he was way ahead of the officials. First down, no flags on the play. A razzle-dazzle play and a big pass. Surprises the heck out of the Bulldogs, and the Trojans have it 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. Robinstein, the favorite receiver of the Trojans this year by Tyler Copenhagen, and he hit him all the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal UDA. So the Trojans looking to draw first blood here now as they set him up on the 1. It's going to be Copenhagen sneaking it in for the touchdown. There are no flags on the play. It is a touchdown. So the Trojans take the early lead here with 9:08 remaining in the first quarter. It's 6-0 UDA, and an extra point try coming up here for Upper Dauphin. So the Trojans with 2 big surprises on that drive, the 4th down and 1.5 yards, which they completed, and then the big flea flicker, or whatever you want to call it, halfback pass, tailback pass in this case, I guess, to Robinstein. And, well, let's see what we can do now. Payne in for the kick. Kick is up. The kick is good. With 9:08 left here in the first quarter, it is 7-0 UDA. Way to go, fellas. Way to go, fellas. All right. Back with the Trojan kickoff here in just a moment. Sorry, missed the first play, folks, on the video. 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. Now they gained 1 yard on the last play. Forney with a stop at the 21-yard line. Or check at the 26-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 now for the Bulldogs. I'm getting excited here myself. In the high formation, they go again. Back to pass goes McKinley. Fires one down the far side. A man is out there. It is caught on a good catch. Brent Bowman makes the catch. And a fine pass that was from McGinley to Bowman. And Bowman has it at the 35-yard line of Upper Dauphin. Super pass that time from McGinley to Bowman. And those Bulldogs right back into it now at the Trojan 35-yard line. First down and 10 at the UDA 35. Caught that one in stride, did Bowman that time. Nice throw. He got him. Put 2 flankers out on the near side of the field. Handoff, and coming around this side is that number 2, and that's he's going to go maybe all the way. It is a touchdown. So in 3 plays, the Bulldogs, who can score, come right back. Going 35 yards that time with it is Straub, Wyatt Straub, with a big run. Man, can that guy fly or what? He just zoomed down the left side here, and he gets the game within 1 now. It is 7-6 UD with an extra point try coming up for the Bulldogs. So Wyatt Straub showing why he has gotten the notice that he has. Goes 35 yards with that one. 2 excellent offensive plays by the Bulldogs, and they look like they're going to attempt to tie it up. This is Nye kicking it. And Kick is up, and the kick is good. And we're all tied up at 7. 7-7 the score with 7:38 remaining here in the first period. It's 7 up. Scott Nye has it teed up now to kick off following the first touchdown by the Bulldogs. And here we go. Going to kick this one right down the middle. It's going to be received here by Grosser. Grosser picking it up over on the far side, brings it out to the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Somewhere around the 26 goes Tyler with it. And that's where they'll put it, at the 26-yard line of Upper Dauphin. It'll be first down, UDA. 57 Hunsberger in the ball game for UDA. They're going to bring Cooper out of the game now as the tight end Dreyer goes in there to replace Coop. Huffman will flank on the near side of the field. Dreyer on the far side of the field on a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Here's Grosser coming with it over this side. He eludes one tackler. He gets out to the 30-yard line, picking up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Bowman making the stop out there for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6 coming up for UDA. Ball on the Trojan 30. Both teams have explosive power out here, and they both shown it here early in the ball game. Let's see if the Trojans can keep it up. They'll go from the shotgun. This time it's going to be centered over here and going over the other side. He needs a block or two. This is Robinstein. Robinstein to the 20. He's down to the 20-yard line. Robinstein with a big run that time for the Trojans. There are no flags on the play. The Trojans with a big first down in Bulldog territory down at the Bulldog 20-yard line. Wow. Heck of a run that time by Ty Robinstein. So looks like both squads have come to play tonight. And Robinstein, 2 big gainers in this ball game. The big pass play last time we had the ball. This big rip this time down to the 20-yard line. First down UDA. Whoa, hold everything. That'll cost them 5. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Or back to the 25, I beg your pardon. 25-yard line, 1st and 15 now for UDA. Somebody missed the count altogether that time, as he had about 3 guys jump off sides. Well, we'll try to get that straightened out here now. Dreyer remains in as the flanker on the far side of the field. Markle in at tight end on the near side of the field with Huffman down here. Here's a handoff to Grosser. He jumps ahead for about 2 yards. On the play, it'll make it 2nd down and 13. Down to the 22. Second and about 13, actually. Ball is on the 23-yard line of the Bulldogs. Huffman this time as the flanker on the far side with Robinstein flanked on the near side. In the eye in the backfield, Cooper at the fullback with Grosser at the tailback spot. They'll realign Markle onto the left side as the tight end. And this time it's going to be a passing situation. He fires one down this way. It is complete. Robinstein makes a grab off the grass that time practically. A nice reception by Ty Robinstein once again. He got himself a head full of mud here. Look at that. He's going to come off here momentarily. He gets turf out of his face mask. Picked up 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Ball now at the 15-yard line or 16-yard line, somewhere around there. This time it'll be Huffman. Huffman up the middle. Huffman's got 6. Huffman right up the middle for 6. Way to go, Cody Huffman, with a 16-yard run. And the Trojans are on top once again now. It is 13-7, with Payne coming into the ball game to see if he can make it an even 7-point differential. And we'll see. Tyler Payne was good on the last one, and we'll see. He's going to be out of the hole of Ian Bovington. Kick is up, then the kick is good. The PAT is good by Tyler Payne. 5:05 remaining here. It's now 14-8. That is a 14 there. Yeah, wait a minute. Cooper, the clock, or whoever's running the clock down there, got a little goofed up here. 14-7. He made it 13-8. No, that won't work. 14-7 is the score, and we'll be back with the Trojan kickoff here in just a moment. Cooper has it teed up once again now, and once again it is going to be Wyatt in the backfield there, along with Bowman. Here's a low bounding kick, going to be picked up over here at about the 26-yard line. And he'll go up here until Jackson grabs a hold of him and throws him down. That's number 5, Troutman. Tanner Troutman running it back. And Jackson stopped him out at the 36-yard line. So pretty good field position for the Bulldogs as they start off on their own 36-yard line. 4 minutes, 58 seconds remaining here. We've put on 21 points in the first period combined. This time it'll be McKinley in the shotgun formation and hold everything now. We've got a flag on the play. And it's going to be illegal procedure against the false start against the Bulldogs. That'll cost them 5 and make it a first down and 15 now from the 31-yard line of the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. First and 15. Need somebody to get in there and get him. Ty Buffington, number 23. 63, I mentioned a couple of times. That's at Chris Forney. He always does a good job out there. 55 for UDA, Nate Swearingen. This time it'll be McKinley coming up over center. And he likes to throw from this position here. That's what he's looking to do. He fires it. Is incomplete. Good defensive play out there by Huffman. The Hepler was the intended receiver, but Cody Huffman doing a good job defensively that time on the pass coverage. Brings up a second down and 15 from the 31-yard line. Stops the clock with 4:51 remaining here in the opening period. And we'll see what they do now as they'll line up in the I formation behind McGinley. McGinley wants to throw it again. Looks, the lefty fires one over that way. It is complete. But the tackle made immediately as Robinstein comes up and makes the hit on number 6 over there. Don't have 6 on my list, so not sure who that was, but I do know that Robinstein made a heck of a hit. It'll be 3rd down and 13. The ball now on the 32-yard line. There was a gain of 1 on the play. Pass complete for 1-yard gain. Robinstein making sure that that's all they got. So here comes that big 3rd down play now for the and timeout's going to be called by Tri-Valley. Bulldogs will call time. 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining here in the opener, and it is 14-7 UDA. Tri-Valley timeout is over now, and looks like a 3rd and 13 for the Bulldogs. McGinley now looks to throw. He's looking. He's firing one over the middle. It is incomplete. Intended for Bowman, but it goes as an incompletion. Might have fired it a little bit ahead of Brian Bowman, so goes an incompletion. It'll be 4th down and 13, and I don't believe they'll risk that this time as the Trojans on a 4th and a yard and a half. I think the Trojans are likely to get the ball back here now, as they'll send back Robinstein on the near side and Grosser on the far side for UDA. Well, we'll see what kind of a kicker we've got here. Number 44, Matt Hepler, will do the kicking for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. He'll be stepping up to around his own 20-yard line to get this one off. Good snap. And a good kick. High over there is going to be Grosser. Well, they're going to let it roll. They do get about an 8-yard roll out of it for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. It'll be inside the 30-yard line at the 28-yard line, so that's where the Trojans will have to take over now on their own 28-yard line. 70, Zach Bullock into the ball game. Zach is the center, and he'll be in there to see if he can't snap something that will go all the way. First down, UDA. Trojans have scored in every possession that they've had now, 2 for 2. So we'll see what they do now as Kuppenhaver go over center this time on his 1st and 10. He'll send Markle in motion to set up as a tight end on the far side of the field. Also Cooper going in motion in the backfield. Handoff is to Grosser. Grosser gets about 2 maybe. Very short game, maybe 1. 2nd down and 9. Grosser that time took over on there, tried to run on the near side, on the weak side of the offensive line, and he got a yard out of it. Be 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. 3 of them. Huffman sets up in the backfield this time along with Cooper and Grosser. Handoff this time is going to be to Huffman, and he is stopped after maybe another yard. Not much on that one. About 3 or 4 Bulldogs in there. Number 9, Brandon Allman, making the initial hit on him. No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 9 now. So the Trojans need to come up with a big play here. 3rd and 9. 2 minutes 52 seconds remaining in the opening period. And we'll see if they can come up with something big. Huffman on the near side. Robinstein on the far side. One-man guarding Robinstein over there on his 3rd and 9. Otherwise, from the eye in the backfield they go. He wants to pass. Looking. Fires one over the other way. It is incomplete. Incomplete. Ty wants a pass interference call, but he won't get it as the official was right there on the play. So it'll bring up a 4th and 9, and the Trojans will have to give the ball back now to the Bulldogs. Pass defended well out there by the Bulldogs that time, and so it brings up a 4th down and 9, and that means Kuppenhaver will go back to punt for UDA. See if we can get a good snap and a good punt off here. Good snap and no rush, and the punt comes out this way. That'll take a UD roll if it gets a chance. Well, it goes out of bounds instead. At around the 43 or 4 yard line, we'll see where they mark it at the 41-yard line. So that's where it'll be put in play now by the Bulldogs. Excellent field position for Tri-Valley now at their own 41-yard line. So the Bulldogs set it up for our 1st and 1 from the 41. They're going to hand it off. Around the right side they go with it. And he is being pretty well pursued, but look at him go. He'll get about 9 or 10. He is so fast. Yep. Just the speed of that young fella. Nate Swearingen trying to catch up to him, but he was unable to do that. Picked up 8 on the play. That's that Wyatt Straub. Coach Carms reported as saying that Straub is one you have to try to contain. You're not going to just try to control him. You're not going to stop him, as he is so powerful and so fast. Vikers out on both sides this time on his 2nd down and 8. Quarterback wants to throw. Now he's being pursued. Fires over this way. It is incomplete. A good defensive play by Huffman that time. Hepler, the intended receiver, but Cody Huffman making a good defensive play on Hepler. It'll be 3rd and 2, so the Trojans now look like they got to dig in here and hold them on a 3rd down and 2. Wow. 3rd and 2 from the 49-yard line of Tri-Valley. 3rd and 2. Will they give it to that Wyatt Straub? Would be my guess, but you never know. We'll see. Straub lines up in the slot on the far side of the field on this 3rd and 2. Unless he comes in motion this way, we'll see. McKinley wants to rush it up. He's got the 2 yards as he picks up 3 or so on the play down to the 47-yard line. Jackson making the stop in there for UD, but a first down on the Trojan side of the line now at the 47-yard line of UDA. 1st and 10, Tri-Valley. Minute and a half left here in the opening period. 1st and 10, Tri-Valley. Handoff. No, he's got it. McGinley has it. He keeps it. He's got the first down and more. He's going to be pushed out of here by Huffman. But another first down for the Bulldogs as he gets forced out at the Trojan 32-yard line. So the Trojans on the march here now, or the Bulldogs on the march now down at the Trojan 32-yard line. Good run that time by McGinley, the quarterback, who kept it and swept the left side over here for about 12 yards or more. So this time they have Straub lining up as the tailback. And the handoff goes to number 9, however, up the middle. He'll drag it ahead for a few more yards before he's stopped out there by a couple of Trojans. Blake Marr, one of those that's made the stop on him. That was Allman with the ball. He picked up 5 on the play, or almost, a long 5. It'll be 2nd down and about 5 or so. Number 5, Troutman flanks over on the far side. Timeout. Now we have a equipment timeout back here. Now we're ready. 2nd down for the Bulldogs. Allman lines up as the fullback with Straub behind him. McGinley over center. McGinley wants to throw the ball. He's looking. He is going to get a rush. Nope, still got away. And look at him go down the side over there. He's got the first down. So they had him. And it is Grosser finally knocking him out over there, I think. But a good run again by McKinley. It looked like they could have had him, but the fella is like 6'5", 190 pounds, and not too easy to bring down the way it looks. They have the ball at the 20-yard line of Upper Dauphin now. It is another first down for the Bulldogs. Hunsberger checking into the lineup now. He'll replace Tyler Huffman for UDA. Or Buffington, Ty Buffington rather. First down from the UDA 20. Again from the I go the Bulldogs. Bowman resets himself. Here is that Wyatt again. Look at him go down to the 5-yard line, into the 4, to the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Not tremendously big, but brother, can he go? Clock's down to 13 seconds, so they're going to let it run down here and run out. That'll do it in the first period. But it is going to be a 1st and goal when we begin the second quarter here tonight. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs on the Trojan 4-yard line. 14-7 UDA at the end of one quarter of the ball game.
With the score, Upper Dauphin 14.
Teams are getting set now. It'll be the Bulldogs heading south here at the ballpark. Trojans defending that north goal. The Trojans have had a couple of big stands this year earlier, but against this competition tonight, I don't know. The Trojans are really going to have to dig in tight down here now. Here we go on a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. They line up in the I in the backfield and hold everything. We had a problem here, and it's going to be against a false start against the Bulldogs. Now we'll move it back to the 9-yard line. That'll be 1st and goal from the 9. So the Trojans could use a couple of more of those kinds of things, but can't depend on that. But that certainly helps the cause here. Now, the 1st and 9 is better than a 1st and goal from the 4. 1st and goal from the 9 looks better. Allman is the fullback. Behind him, the speedster, Wyatt Straub. And this time it's going to be Straub, but he's not going to make it this time at all. As he gets a yard or two, looks like the ball was stolen in there by Copenhaver, but Swearingen making the stop on him in there. It is 2nd and goal now, this time from the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6. So Swearingen coming up there and making a good stop on Straub that time. 2nd down and 6. Put 2 flankers out on the near side. However, in the backfield is the eye, and they're going to give this one, pitching it back over here to Straub. He is going to go around the corner. He is going to leap in for a touchdown. He goes in for 6.
For a touchdown.
And that makes the score now 14-13. No flags on the play. 14-13 to score. And the extra point is going to be extremely important tonight. And they're going to try to kick it and tie up the ball game. 23 in there, Scott Nye is the kicker. He has 1 for 1 tonight. He was perfect on his other attempt, so we'll see what happens now. The holder is McKinley. He will be the holder. Let's see the snap. Good snap. Placement's down, kick is up. Kick is good, I think. Yep, it's good, and we're tied. Trojans 14, the visiting Bulldogs 14, with 11:18 remaining here in the first half. We're all tied up. We start all over again. Well, here we go. Be right back with the Bulldog kickoff here in just a moment. Scott Nye tees it up here for the Bulldogs following their 2nd touchdown of the ball game. And he's going to be either kicking to the big 3 back there, one of them. Grosser, Robinstein, or Huffman. So here it comes, and it's going to go over the far side this time. It'll be Huffman taking it at the 5-yard line. He's out at the 10, out at the 15, and out to the 23-yard line he drives it. So Cody Huffman with a good run back from the 5-yard line takes it out to the 23-yard line, about an 18-yard run back that time. Huffman giving that little extra effort there at the end of that run. And so it is 1st and 10, UDA from their own 23-yard line, all tied up here now. We want to just keep getting ahead as much as we can. Robinstein flanks on the near side of the field. Dreyer, the tight end, he's in tight on the near side of the field on this 1st and 10. Back split in the backfield behind Copenhaver. Handoff comes over this way. It's going to be Cooper. Cooper with a good run out to the 30-yard line, picking up about 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Going to spot it at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 2. Picked up nearly 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Trojans. Nice run that time by Cooper. 2nd and 2. Good crowd on hand on the whole field here, surrounded by a bunch of people. Of course, some other big ball games going on tonight. Otherwise, the crowd would be larger, you would think. On the 2nd and 2, it's going to be Grosser. Grosser has the 2 out over the 35 to the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st down, UDA. Tyler Grosser with a good run. Grosser gets up a little slowly, and Markle's not getting up at all right at the moment. So Zach Markle injured on the play, and timeout called while they attend to Zach. Well, Zach very definitely favoring his left leg, so I'm not sure what might have occurred there, but we certainly wish him well. Markle has played well, big senior boy there now, and coming off there with that leg, not putting any pressure on his left leg, so we'll see how he makes out. Meantime, the Trojans are looking at a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line of UDA. In there to replace Markle at tight end is, well, no, I don't see him. There, hold everything. Flag on the play. I think we might have false started that time. We did. False start on UDA.
Back and look 5 to the 31. First and 15.
I'm not sure if I see another number in there that might have replaced Markle at all. It'll be first and 15 now. The ball marched back to the 31-yard line. First and 15 for UD. This is going to be handoff. Coming over this way is Grosser, and he's not going to get anywhere. He gets to the 28-yard line, and he is held up that time. Grosser took the snap that time. They had, I think, Kuppenhaver lined up as a man in the slot on the far side of the field that time. Lost about 4 more yards. It'll be second and 18 or so. It's like second down and 19, says the announcer here, so that might be correct. At any rate, second down and long now. Trojans stumbling here just a little bit. Need to get something going on a second down and 19. This time they'll send Grosser as a flanker on the near side of the field on this second and 19. In motion over this way comes Huffman. To throw it is Kuppenhaver. He's looking, fires one down this way. It is incomplete. Not sure who that was for, but Tyler that time really under heavy pressure back there to bring up a third down. A lot of pressure put on Kuppenhaver that time as he rolled out left here to try to throw that ball. But boy, it was just something that Tyler didn't want to throw when he finally fired it, and there was really no way anyone was around that in order to receive that pass. So it's now third down coming up here, and the Trojans need to pick up a big one here. They'll send Grosser as the flanker on the far side of the field this time. Back to pass he goes. He has time. Well, now he doesn't. Now he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 17-yard line, whatever. And the Trojans, with a very poor offensive showing that time, end up fourth down and about 30 or something like that. It's way back there, so they're going to have to get a good punt off here and then try to contain these Bulldogs now, as a Trojan offensive momentum suffering on that series, to say the least. Kuppenhaver will be back to pass. He'll be stepping up to about his own 8-yard line to get this one off. So they should have some good field position for the Bulldogs. Good snap and a good kick coming out here. It's going to be taken at the 45-yard line of the Trojans, and that's where the Bulldogs will put it in play. Tanner Troutman making the reception of that punt. And he downs it at the Trojan 45, so that's where the Bulldogs will put it in play. Now the Trojans need to contain them here. Good pass rusher in there is Markle, and of course he's out of the ball game now, so we'll have to see who can get somebody else in there. I see Blake Culver over here at the defensive end. He's going to throw. McGinley with it, fires it over the middle. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Bowman. So Bowman can't hang on to that one, and it brings up a second down and 10. Huffman on the coverage for UDA. Second and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs. Second and 10 for the Bulldogs from the Trojan 45-yard line. Let's see if we can hold them here now. They line up in the eye in the backfield behind McGinley. He's going to hand this one off, and there goes the bullet. Around the other side, still on his feet, still gaining yardage, picks up about 8. Straub again, just so hard to bring down. Several Trojans had shots at him, but they could not stop him, and it's at the 36-yard line to bring down a third down and 2. Third and 2. the guy to go to, Wyatt Straub, out there when they need some yardage, and he's picked up a big 8 yards again here. Now it's 3rd down and 2. McGinley lines them up in the eye, Allman, and then Straub at the tailback. 3rd and 2. This time it's going to be Allman, and Allman's got the first down to the 31-yard line of Upper Dauphin. A good run that time by the young fellow. And it'll be first down at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Setting it up again this time with Allman, the only man set in the backfield on this 1st and 10. McGinley wants to throw. He has time to fire. Fires one over this way. It is complete. I guess wide open was number 5, Troutman. And McGinley, who has all kinds of time to throw back there, found Troutman down at the Trojan 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. So the tenure of the ball game has certainly changed here now, as the Bulldogs giving McGinley all kinds of time to throw, and he is finding his receivers wide open in that case downfield to that Troutman fellow. So they line it up again here now on a 1st and goal from the UDA 5. The Bulldogs looking to take over the lead for the first time in the ball game. It's going to be, well, that time they stopped him. Coming up making the stop on him, Cody Cooper. Cooper making a good stop for UDA. A loss of 1 on the play. It'll be no gain. 2nd down. Ball out a little short of the 5-yard line. 2nd down. First stop they've made on Wyatt Straub in the ball game, I think. 2nd down coming up here. This time McKinley sends Straub over as a flanker on the far side of the field. They line up with Allman as a single set in the backfield. Straub wants to throw it. He is getting a good rush, and that time the Trojans finally get him. Coming in there is both 63 out there is Chris Forney, along with Kuppenhaver, making the stop on the play that time. Lost 1. Will be 3rd down and goal now for the Bulldogs. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. 2 good defensive plays for UDA. And this time they bring the powerhouse back in there as they line up in the eye with Allman and Straub in the backfield behind McKinley. And they got to throw it. Fires it over there. That's incomplete. Nowhere near the intended receiver, who was number 5, Troutman, but bad throw that time by McGinley. Got a pretty good rush, I guess, and it'll bring up a 4th down now and goal from the outside the 5-yard line for the Bulldogs. So Trojans get one more crack at stopping them here, and they're going to go for a field goal. Number 23, Nye, in there to kick a field goal out of the hand of, well, now they're going to call time, I think. Yep, time called. Bulldogs will call time. I think they may have been a man short. Coach Carmen in the huddle for the Trojans to tell them what this defense ought to look like. And we've got time called. 4 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the first half. 14-14 the score, and the Bulldogs looking at a 4th down and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. Okay, here we go. It'll be an extra point try, or it could be a fake. We'll find out here. McGinley the holder, Nye the kicker. Placement's down, kick is up, kick is blocked. It is blocked. I think Kuppenhaver might have got a hand on that. It is blocked, and the Trojans have held them on a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. What a tremendous defensive effort by the Trojans there, and the Trojans will take over on their own 20-yard line. So the Trojans dodged the bullet for the moment at any rate, and now they've got 4 minutes and 27 seconds to work with here in the first half to see if we can't get back on the board one more time. Wow. That was a tremendous stand there, and the field goal blocked. Wow, field goal attempt blocked. Wow. I'm impressed. From the shotgun go the Trojans now. And they're going to hand this one off. Coming over this way is Grosser. Grosser winds his way out over the 25 to the 26-yard line, picking up 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Now they're going to spot it at the 26-yard line. Yeah, 2nd down and 4 for UDA. So let's go Trojans. Let's see if we can't bang another one up here. Try and grind one out and score before halftime now. 3 minutes 50 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Again from the shotgun goes Copenhaver. Again this time it's going to be Huffman. Huffman out to the 29-yard line. They'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Or was it Cooper? Yeah, I guess it was Cooper. I thought it was Huffman. It was Cooper. Cody gets up okay. He's all right. It is a first down. They spot it at the 30-yard line, and it is a first down on the play for Cody Cooper. Way to go. 1st and 10. UDA looked at first like he might have been held up at the 29-yard line, but must have fallen ahead to the 30 and got the first down. Huffman flanks out on the far side of the field. Robinstein on the near side of the field. This time Copenhaver over center with a back split in the backfield. And it's going to be Grosser. Grosser tries the right side this time. Doesn't get anything out of that. Gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Trojans now at their own 30-yard line. Inside of 3 minutes to play right now. Inside of 3 minutes to play in the first half. 14-14 to score. The game has lived up to its billing. It was supposed to be a tough one for either team, and it has been that so far. Again, from the shotgun go the Trojans. Back to pass he goes. Looks to fire one. Still wants to fire it. Fires it over this way. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Robinstein, but he was covered over here. A couple of Bulldogs over here, so it'll be 3rd and 10 now. 3rd down and 10, UDA from their own 30-yard line. Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining here in the first half. As Copenhaver comes into the lineup with the play. Hunsberger, the big guy in there, 57 for UDA. Here we go on a big 3rd down and 10. Cuppy will go over the center this time on the 3rd and 10. Trojans need to break something here. Over here comes, who is it? Huffman. Out to the 35-yard line. Picks up 5. It'll be 4th down and 5, and the Trojans will be obliged to kick this one, I guess. Let's see. You never know with the Trojans tonight. Hard to say. Where's Copenhaver going? What are they doing? They're waiting for the clock to run down, I guess, and then they'll call timeout. Yep, time called by the Trojans. They allowed the clock to run down to 1:44 here in the first half. And Trojans will be punting the ball away when we come back to the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Okay, the Trojans trying to figure out where they're going to punt this one to. Need a good snap here now. They send one man back to the Bulldogs to receive this punt. Copenhaver's got it to punt. Going to try to draw the Bulldogs off sides, but that hasn't worked. And now he gets a real good snap. And the kick comes out this way. A fair catch called for and made out here by Troutman at the 37-yard line of the Bulldogs. So the Trojans will have to contain them here now with 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining in the half. And we'll see if we can't stop them here and take an all-even ball game into halftime. Trojans will be obliged to kick to the Tri-Valley Bulldogs to begin the second half of play following the halftime break. But we'll see what they decide to do here now, as McGinley goes into the shotgun formation on this 1st and 10 from the 37. He's going to throw. He looks, fires one over this way. It is complete, and out of bounds it goes. That was Troutman with the reception that time. And the ball is at the 45. They picked up 8. 2nd and 2 now. Stepping out of bounds and wisely stopping the clock is Troutman with 1 minute 33 left here in the first half. Trojans foiled them on the last series, but got to have a good defensive effort right here again now as McGinley goes back again to throw. He's looking. He's firing one over the middle. It is incomplete. Huffman on the coverage out there. The pass intended for Matt Hepler, but Cody Huffman doing a job on Hepler out there to knock that one down. It'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Bulldogs. Nice defensive play by Cody Huffman. Here he is, number 10. Okay, 3rd and 2 coming up here. This time McGinley will go over center. He'll hand it off. No, he didn't hand it off. He still has it. And he has the first down, and he's going to be tackled and knocked out of bounds over there as Grosser comes up and takes him out of there at the 40-yard line of the Trojans with 1 minute and 1 minute 18 seconds remaining in the half, and they're at the Trojan 40-yard line now. Plenty of time. It's just amazing the amount of time that McGinley gets back there when he's either passing or running the ball. I mean, he's got all kinds of time. Trojans with that one time they stopped them on the last drive. I think they had McGinley. Here's Straub, the flanker on the near side of the field. And we'll have to get back here if he goes back to pass. He is going to throw. He's looking. Fires one over the middle. It is complete. But, boy, staying there with him that time was Huffman. Cody Huffman read that play and stuck right there with him and knocked him down with no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Bulldogs line it up pretty quickly now. The clock down to 56 seconds and moving on down here now. Again from the shotgun goes McGinley. McGinley wants to throw. Fires one down the far side. A man is out here. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Troutman, but it falls as an incompletion. Pretty good coverage out there by UDA. It might have been Grosser on the coverage, they say. So it brings up a 3rd down. Stop the clock with 45 seconds remaining in the first half. And we'll see what they come up with here now on a big 3rd down and 10. Obviously, Tri-Valley with 2 more plays if they want to use them. This time the quarterback still has it. He is going to be, well, there he gets away. Now he still has it. And he gets away again. There's a flag. We're going to have a penalty on the blocking them back against the Bulldogs it'll be. So that'll cost them. And it'll be a 4th down coming up here now. 4th down and another penalty. We'll see where they mark it with the penalty. Going to sort it out here now. They're standing at the 43-yard line of Upper Dauphin to decide where the penalty will go. It'll either be 3rd down or 4th down coming up here for the Bulldogs. Trojans, I think, might have declined this thing. Let's see. It's blocking the back by Bulldogs, they'll decline that penalty and pick up a 4th down and 4th and 13. 35 seconds remaining here in the first half of the ball game. 4th down coming up here for the Bulldogs now. And a punting situation. They go back into punt formation. Trojans send one man back to receive, Robinstein right back to receive this punt. Here's the punt. It's going to go, let's see, over there and gets a good roll down to the 5-yard line. Or the 6 maybe, at the 6. It'll be first down for UDA. 23 seconds remaining in a half now as the Trojans put it in play on their own 6-yard line. So UD will try to work it out of there if we can on a first down from the 6. 23 seconds remaining. Time for maybe 1 or 2 plays. We'll find out here. Or the Trojans may be just content to sit on this one right now and not take a chance of giving up the football. Cooper lines up as a single set in the backfield. I think they'll take a knee here. They are. They go down on the knee, and that's going to do it as the first half will come to an end without a decision in sight now as we have a 14-14 tie at the end of the first half of play. Back with that exciting second half here in just a moment.
And both teams will head to the locker room. There's the buzzer. That is the end of the first half with the score.
Well, as you can see, the teams are back now following the halftime break. And we'll be set with the kickoff here as the Trojans will kick it off to the Tri-Valley Bulldogs to begin the second half here at UDA. All tied up 14-14. And by golly, should be one heck of an exciting second half. They'll go out to give the official coin toss formalities. However, it's foregone conclusion. I would believe that the Tri-Valley Bulldogs, their option would be to receive to begin the second half. It would be the first time in my experience that a team didn't do that, but we'll see. Again, it is Grosser, Cooper, Jackson, and Copenhagen out there as co-captains for UDA. So the Bulldogs will receive the second half kickoff, and the Trojans will defend the south goal here at UDA. So let's kick it deep, hold them there, and get that ball back. We'll see what happens in just a moment.
Good luck to all of our teams as they can.
Tyler Payne will be kicking it off now because Markle had the injury here, and so Payne will kick off. Here's his kick. It is picked up over here by 2, and he'll be dragged down. Or 5, rather. That's Troutman. He is dragged down in there by number 86 of the Trojans on the special kickoff return team. Kickoff return defense team, I guess. That's at Tyler Undercuffler. So the Bulldogs take over on their own 40-yard line now as we get into action here. Again, McGinley over center. First handoff is to that number 2, Straub, and Straub ahead for 8 yards on the carry. It'll be second down and 2. Keep Straub to 8 yards, you're doing pretty good.
8 of 8, second down and 2.
All right, second and 2 coming up here now for the Bulldogs. Second down and 2. Playing right out here in front of us now on a second down and 2 from the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. Oh, there he goes again. He's got 4 more or 5 more out to the Trojan 47-yard line. Straub once again with a good run and another first down for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. First and 10 from the UDA 47-yard line. They bunch them up in the backfield now. Now they'll split them up a little bit. Set the tight end on the near side of the field. Some flankers on the far side of the field. McGinley We'll hand this one off. Here comes Straub again. Straub puts the head down and ducks ahead for a couple of yards, about 3. Stopped in there by number 28, Cooper, and also Robinstein, they said, but
3-yard line, gain of about 4.
picked up 4, will be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for the Dogs on the Trojan 44-yard line. McGinley will go back into the shotgun formation on this 2nd down and 6. He's going to throw it. He's looking down the left side. Fires one over that way. There are a couple of people down there. It is caught. Is he inbounds or not? Nope, out of bounds. Defending on the play was Grosser, but the young fella here, number 5, Troutman, made the catch, but he was out of bounds. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 6. 3rd and 6. Big 3rd and 6 play coming up here now for the Bulldogs. And for the Trojan defense as well. So let's see what they do. He wants to throw. He's looking. Fires one over that way. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Ryan Bowman. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So the Trojans appear to have held them here now as they come up with a 4th and 6 from the Trojan 43-yard line. So by golly, UDA should get the ball back. And to do that, they're going to drop back one man. And that's going to be Robinstein, dropping back for UDA to receive this punt. And the punter for Tri-Valley will be stepping up to about his own 45-yard line when he gets this one off. See what kind of a snap he gets. Gets a good snap, and the punt coming down this way, and it's going to roll inside the 15 to the 14 or 13-yard line. A good punt, no run back for the Trojans, and so the Trojans will put it in place on their own, or in play in their own 14-yard line. Trojan offense had a little bit of a problem in the latter part of the first half, so let's see if we've learned anything at halftime and can get her going here now. Here we go on a 1st and 10 from the UD 13. Copenhaver hands this one off. Up the middle with it goes Grosser, and he'll run it out to nearly the 20-yard line. Picking up 6 or 7 on that play. We'll see where they spot him. Lenny making this stop. It's a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 now for UDA. Good run that time by Tyler, giving the Trojans a little better breathing position back there. A little more breathing room. And it's 2nd down and 6. Huffman will flank on the near side of the field. In the slot on the near side is Grosser on this 2nd down play. And Copenhaver goes from the shotgun formation. He's going to hand it to Grosser. Grosser trying the right side. He's going to be stopped. Coming up there to make the grab on him is Bowman. So Bowman comes up and makes the big stop on Grosser. A loss of about 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for UDA. Ball down at the 16-yard line. Or from the 70. I guess it is the 17-yard line. All right. 3rd down and 7 from the 17. The Trojans need to break out here now, get themselves a 1st down anyway. Copenhaver goes over the center. He's going to throw it. He's looking. He is being grabbed. He is being tackled and down at the 13-yard line. So the Trojans will give it up now as they'll have to punt the ball out of there. Good defensive series for the Bulldogs. And UD will be punting it out of there. Straub tried to go up the middle with it, and he stopped. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Second and 12 for the Bulldogs. They had a 1st and 15. I missed the play. 2nd down and 12. In motion goes Straub over the left side. Back to pass he goes. Has plenty of time. Fires one over the middle. It's incomplete. Intended there for number 44, Hepler, but Hepler was defended by Robinstein and Buffington out there for UDA. Break that one up. It's 3rd down and 12 now for the Bulldogs. Trojans need to make a good stand here now, and they could get the ball back themselves. 3rd down and 12. Lucky number 13 is that Matt McGinley. He comes in there with the play from the bench. High in the backfield behind McGinley on his 3rd and 12. McGinley wants to throw. He has plenty of time. He fires one over the middle. It is incomplete. Intended over here for Bowman, who takes exception to the low pass and the missed reception. So anyway, it'll bring up a 4th down, so the Trojans have held. And the Trojans are going to get the ball back in this great defensive struggle now. It started out like a big offensive game as the Trojans went scored. The Bulldogs came right back and scored. Trojans scored again. The Bulldogs come back and scored again, but now it's become a defensive battle here as both teams having their offenses checked. And the Trojans get another whack at it here. High snap, but it'll be okay. And the ball's going to come down this way and be taken out here by Robinstein at the 15-yard line. So a little bit better field position for the Trojans this series, but now we'll see if we can work it out of there. I think the next team to score wins. So we'll find out whether that's going to be the case or not. Trojans have the football now with 6 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. All tied up. We will set it up this way. It'll be Cooper and no, I don't think it is Cooper. No, wait a minute. Anyway, handoff is to Cooper. Yeah, that's Cooper. Cooper breaks ahead here to the 20-yard line. Picks up 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Good run that time by Coop from his halfback spot back there, or fullback. They're lined up as a halfback that time, I believe. And anyway, it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 5 from the UDA 20. Again, they go to the shotgun formation. And this time it's going to be a keeper, and nothing doing on that one. Oh, no, it's not a keeper. I'm sorry. That was Robinstein lined up back there. He got no gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Tried to go to Robinstein that time, and Ty couldn't do anything with that one, so he stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5 coming up for UDA. Just a struggle here. Both squads playing excellent defense. And see what happens here now as they go with Cooper and Grosser in the backfield. And it's going to be a passing situation. Passes one over there. It's complete to Cooper. Cooper with a stiff arms. One man still on his feet, and he gets knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line of the, let's see, where did he go out? He went out at the Trojan 45. It's 1st down for the Trojans. A big play that time. And the big thing that made it a big play was Cooper's ability to get loose down the right sideline over there. And picked up some really, really good yardage that time, something we haven't seen for a while from the Trojan offense. So see if that inspires the boys at all. They've got it now on their own 45-yard line. Began at the 15. So they picked up 30 yards here on this series so far. Lee Dreyer, the flanker on the near side of the field for UDA. Set up in the backfield again in the shotgun formation. This time it's going to be Robinstein with it, and Robinstein will get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. That tenacious Bulldog defense, really doing a job in there on the run that time. Again, Robinstein unable to get anything. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that was it. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for UDA. 4:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. Wow. Cooper and Grosser line up in the backfield. In an I formation this time. Cooper the fullback. Grosser the tailback. It's going to be Grosser. Grosser tries to swing it around the right side, and he is tripped up, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another strong defensive effort by the Bulldogs. Stop Grosser at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And it'll be 3rd down and 10. Wow, 3rd and 10. This time Robinstein will flank on the near side of the field for UDA. And Huffman on the far side. Third and 10. Passes it over this way. It's blocked, partially tapped at the line of scrimmage. I think number 44, Hepler. I think Hepler got a hand on that one for the Bulldogs. And that'll bring up a 4th down for UD. So the Trojans now, the only good thing we can perhaps gain out of here is if we get a good punt away, we might be able to at least get a little better field position to defend against these Bulldogs. We'll see. Back to punt goes Covenhaver. They send 2 men back deep this time to the Bulldogs to return this punt. Good snap. And the kick is high, not real deep, but pretty high. It's going to bounce. Ooh, gets a good UD roll. Now they'll pick it up out here. Bowman has it. And they're going to tackle him down around the 22-yard line. And that's where the Trojans will, or the Bulldogs will put it in play. Robinstein making the stop out there along with Josh Jackson, I believe, on the coverage that time. Yeah, it was. And so it'll be on the 21-yard line, or 22-yard line, I guess it is. 1st and 10. Tri-Valley on their own 22. Very well played ball game offensively as far as no fumbles or anything like that so far in the ball game. McGinley wants to throw, has plenty of time, fires one down. Man is out here. It is overthrown. The pass intended for Troutman. But boy, McGinley gets all kinds of time back there, and he really aired that one out. Troutman just couldn't run under. It was overthrown by about 2 yards maybe. But that could have been a disastrous play for UDA, but overthrown a little bit, and brings up a 2nd down and 10. Okay, 2nd down and 10, looking at the Bulldogs now from the 22. This time it's going to be handed off, and this time it's going to be both Dreyer and Cooper making the stop. Cooper making the initial hit on him. And the refs tell Coop, don't take the ball away. Okay. Coop says, okay, I won't. No, we don't want any kind of dumb stuff like that going on out there. So anyway, it is a 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 22. Big play coming up right here. Troutman will be the flanker on the near side of the field. He'll switch the backs in the backfield. Allman and hold everything now. We have timeout called by the Bulldogs. It looked like they may have been a little bit of confusion there. So coach calls timeout. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Now still all tied up at 14 all. Bulldog timeout is over. It is a 3rd down and 10. McGinley wants to fire it. He's looking. He's getting a rush. And he gets it off, but it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete, intended for who? I'm not sure. It's a 63 and a 75 there. I'm not sure who that was for. At any rate, pretty good pressure put on McGinley that time. So it'll be 4th down now. And the Trojans will get the ball back. They should get the ball back in pretty good field position now. Kepler is going to punt the ball for the Bulldogs. Grosser and Robinstein standing at around midfield on the 47-yard line. Ooh, a high snap, but he got it. And he punts it, but not very high and not very deep. Look out, stay back. It's going to bounce around and roll dead at the 39-yard line, or 44-yard line of the Bulldogs. So now, by golly, the Trojans with excellent field position to start this series on the Bulldog 44-yard line. And by golly, that should help them out here now. 49 yards away from taking the lead in the ball game. A minute and a half remaining in the third period. Minute and a half remaining in the third quarter here. So let's see what we can do with it. It'll be Copenhagen going over center with a single set in the backfield on this first down play. And the man got it, and that is Cooper, I believe. Was that Coop? Yes, it was. Cody Cooper has it, and Cody gets about a long 3, almost 4 yards out of that. Call it 3 or 4. Second down coming up here for UDA. Ball just outside the 40-yard line. We'll have to call it the 41. Second down and 6. This time they split the backs in the backfield. And it's going to be Grosser. Grosser spinning ahead here now for about 4 more yards. He gets it out to the 35-yard line, make it the 36-yard line. He'll be short by about a yard or so. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 for UDA.
35.5-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1. Big 3rd down play for UDA. If they get the first down, they'll be inside the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs. Crowd over here encouraging the boys on a big 3rd and 1. It's going to be Grosser around the right side, and he has got some running room this time down to the 20 or the 30-yard line. Grosser with a good run that time. It's first down UDA at the 29-yard line of the Bulldogs. 1st and 10, and that's going to do it as the quarter has come to an end. Well, the excitement just grows here now as the Trojans and the Bulldogs locked in a real barn burner, or as Yogi Berra would say, a real cliff dweller here. We've got 12 minutes to play. The score is tied. The Trojans have the ball on the 29-yard line of the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. It is 1st and 10, the UDA from the Bulldog 29. Wow. What a way to finish up a regular season here at UDA. See Markle out there. Markle unable to play, but still certainly with the ball club. I'm not sure if he has anything wrapped up. Look like they have taped his left ankle, and he's still hopping around out there, but he surely wants to be here. And so here he is. Now, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. 12 minutes to play. The ball on the 29-yard line of Tri-Valley. The Trojans heading north to south here at the ballpark. The backs are split in the backfield behind Copenhagen. It's going to be Cooper around the side over there. Can he keep on his feet? Yes, he did. Get some good running room. Finally tackled down there after another first down, I believe, or darn close to it. In fact, it is a first down. Cody Cooper taking off with that football around the left side that time. Gets it down to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans now with a good march going here to have it down to the 16-yard line of the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 UDA. Good run that time by that Cody Cooper. All right, Cooper lines up in the backfield along with Grosser behind Copenhagen. It's going to be Grosser this time up the middle with it. Grosser down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. It'll be close to the first down at the 7 or 8-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like a gain of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and a gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2 now. 2nd and 2. The ball is at the 8-yard line of the Bulldogs. Well, the Trojans really have their work cut out for them now. In at tight end is Huffman over there, number 10. Dreyer, the tight end, on the near side of the field. I in the backfield behind Covenhaver. It's going to be Grosser with the ball. Grosser down to the 7. Not much on that. Maybe a yard or two. And Grosser holds his knee a little bit. Let's see. Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1 from the 7.
3rd and 1 from the 7-yard line. Trojans need either a TD or a first down here. They line up with a full set in the backfield this time behind Covenhaver. And Covenhaver will sneak it for the 1 as he gets to the 4-yard line. It is a first down, UDA. At the 4-yard line, Covenhaver kept it, got about 2 yards or so out of it. Crowd over here absolutely the best and the most alive they've been all night now, really. Trying to encourage you fellas to get in there and get on the board. Neither team has scored since the opening half of the ball game. And so the Trojans with the best advantage now at the 4-yard line, where it's 1st and goal from the 4. It's going to be Grosser. Grosser down to the 1.
Grosser, the ball carrier.
Grosser has it down to the 1-yard line.
Down at the 1.
And it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. You can see the excitement and the anxiousness of the ball players when they come back into the huddle now. You can just sense it in there. They are ready to do what they got to do. Everybody blocking, everybody running, everybody doing their thing. Let's see what happens here on a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Copenhaver's got it. Baluk is the set, and Copenhaver will sneak it in for the touchdown. A 1-yard sneak from Tyler Copenhaver for the touchdown. And the Trojans have climbed back on top now. It is 20-14 with an extra point try coming up off of the toe of Tyler Payne, one would think. Or what are they going to do with it? Let's see. Are they going to go for 2? Yep, looks like they might be going to try for 2 here now, and that would force the... Yeah, they are. They're going to go for 2. That would force the Bulldogs to not only score, but also go for the 2-point extra point try. Here it comes. It's going to be Grosser, and he bumps into his own guy, gets in. Grosser in into his own men, but gets the 2-point conversion. And that makes it now 22-14. Tyler Grosser with the extra point run. Way to go, Tyler Grosser. With 8:57 remaining in the ball game, it is now the UDA Trojans 22 and the visiting Bulldogs 14. And the Trojans will be kicking off to Tri-Valley here in just one moment. Way to go, fellas. All right. Tyler Payne teeing it up here now for UDA following their 3rd touchdown of the ball game. And let's see if Tyler can kick one deep and we can hold him back there. We'll see. Here's the kick. Nope, it's going to be a little nubbing kick. Bouncing around out here, taking at the 35-yard line, and up the middle with it goes number 5, and he may go all the way. And he is going to go all the way. There is a flag on the play, however. Hold the phone. There is a flag on the play down here. The holding will be the call against Tri-Valley. This one's coming back. A great run by Tanner Troutman on the bounding kickoff. But this one is coming back, so the celebration is muted for the Bulldogs now as a hold is called against Tri-Valley, and that'll bring the ball back to about the 34-yard line, or 20, probably a 29-yard line once they mark off the penalty. So I, of course, didn't see it on the video, so perhaps you guys will be able to pick it up. But anyway, holding is the call. That'll take it down to the 29-yard line of Tri-Valley, and that's where the Bulldogs will put it in play. On their own 29, a block in the back or whatever that is, illegal block. So that's probably what sprang him. I mean, that's the thing I've been saying in the past videos. You never know what that means. So it could be that was the key to springing Troutman on that big run. So nevertheless, 8:46 remaining in the ball game. It's 1st and 10 now, Tri-Valley, working from their own 29-yard line. McGinley pitches it back around the other side. Over there goes number 2, and he picks up plenty of yardage. Gets a big first down, about 14 or 13 yards on the play. Big first down run again, 15 yards on the play by Straub. It'll be first down Bulldogs. First down Bulldogs from their own 44-yard line. McGinley hands this one off. Over this way comes Straub again. This time he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Coming up there to make the stop is Dreyer. Scott Dreyer with a big stop that time on Wyatt Straub. Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13. Ball now back at the 40-yard line of Tri-Valley. Big defensive play by the big defensive end there. There he is, number 40, Scott Dreyer. Ball just outside the 40-yard line. Second down, 14. Hand off and coming over this way again and stopped again. This time a nice stop made by Dreyer again. Straub with the football, Dreyer with the stop for UDA. Scott's playing some inspired football at the moment, I guess you'd say, for sure. Third down and 10 now, looking at the Bulldogs. Inside of 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. They want to throw this one. He's looking. He's not getting a big rush. Fires it over the middle. It is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for number 44. Hepler over there fired it over his head. And it's 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs. So now the Trojans should be able to get this back in good field position. We can get a good run back here now and see what happens. We've got 6 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in this ball game. And Tri-Valley back in punt formation. We send one man back. It's Robinstein back to receive this punt. High snap again, but he handles it well. Nice punt, sails way back here. Oh, and then it hit Robinstein, and it's going to be picked up, and they're going to score a touchdown, and you can't believe it. I can't believe it. The ball bounced off Robinstein. Right there was a pickup by the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding. Got to be kidding. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they can't advance. Hold it. Can they advance that? The referee's going to tell us here in just a moment. So hold the phone. I'm not sure if the referee even knows what's going on. He's going to go over there and consult with the Bulldog coach here now. And we shall see. Okay, here comes the ref to give us the official signal, and I believe it probably is a touchdown. No, they can't advance the ball, so the ball is at the 7-yard line. So it's take back the touchdown momentarily at any rate. It's at the 7 or 8 yard line now, where it'll be first and goal for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. McGinley pitches it back. Over on this side goes Straub. Straub down to the 3-yard line. Oh my gosh. Down to the 3-yard line. Grosser makes a stop on him along with Cooper, I guess it was. Down at the 1-yard line it is. It'll be second and goal from the 1. Hard to believe. Second and goal from the 1. Trojans looked like they had it going really their way here for a moment, at any rate. Second and goal for them. McKinley sneaks it over, and it's a touchdown. And so now it is 22-20 with a huge extra point try coming up here for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. They'll have to go to 2. They must go for 2. So we'll see. Can the Trojans hold them out? It's hard to tell. We'll find out. Biggest play of the ball game coming up here now, as the Bulldogs will try to tie up the ball game here now as they go for 2. McKinley sends a man in motion over to the far side. He'll pitch it back here to Straub. Straub's going to throw it, fires one over that way. It is caught for the extra point, and we're tied. We are tied at 22 all with 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the football game, and so we'll have to see what happens here now. We'll be right back. 5:53 remains in the ball game, all tied at 22. Yep. Oh, here we go. Nile kick it off, and let's see where he's kicking it to. Well, he's going to kick it deep. It's going to come right down the middle there where Grosser's going to handle it at about the 13. And he'll drag it ahead to about the 25, 27 maybe. And that's where the Trojans will put it in play now, 1st and 10. The Trojans have the ball now as time runs down here. 5 minutes, 46 seconds. Plenty of time for the Trojans to grind one out here if we can keep possession of the football. And we'll see. First and 10 from the 27-yard line of Upper Dauphin. Cold night now, temperature down around freezing here. Going nowhere is, who was it? Grosser. No gain on that play. Lost the yard, 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. Hands got to be cold out there. Passing hands, receiving hands. Got to be cold there. So here we go on a 2nd down and 11. You can see the breath flying now. 2nd and 11. Back to pass he goes. He's looking. Fires one deep. Man is out here. It is caught. It is complete to Robinstein on a good catch by Ty Robinstein on a fine throw from TK. And he is pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Upper Dauphin. It'll be stopping the clock. 4 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the football game. And the Trojans 52 yards away from pay dirt here now. Clock stopped, 4:35. 4:36 make it. Left on the scoreboard clock. Trojans a little confused on this play. Let's see if we can get it off in time and whatever. 1st and 10. Gonna throw. Passes one. Over there it is complete. And it'll be Cody Huffman with the completion that time. He's brought down, looks like very close to a 1st down. We'll see what they say. It's 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1 yard to go for a 1st down. 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1 for the Trojans. This time the second man through is going to be Grosser. He doesn't have the 1 yard. He is stopped short of the 1st down. No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1. Ball is at the 43-yard line of UDA. Of Tri-Valley make that on the Tri-Valley 43-yard line. 3:50 remaining in the football game. The clock is running now. And we'll look at a 3rd down and a yard. Well, the Trojans need to pick up a yard here somehow or another. Bulldogs have everybody in tight. They're going to grab it, and it's going to be Grosser. Grosser breaks into the secondary with a good run that time. by Tyler Grosser. Gets to the 33-yard line of the Tri-Valley Bulldogs on a good burst that time by Tyler Grosser. Way to go, Tyler. It's at the 33. The clock is down to 3:20. So let's see what happens here now. On the 33-yard line go the Trojans, 1st and 10. Full house in the backfield for UDA behind Copenhaver. It's Huffman with the call. Huffman has the football, goes around the left side. He breaks loose. There are no flags. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Cody Huffman. No flags on the play. Thank God for that. Cody Huffman with a big run of 33 yards, something like that. And the Trojans go up now 28-22 with 2:57 remaining in the football game. But unfortunately, the Trojans will go for the extra point. Then we will have to give the ball back to the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. The extra point try again will be a 2-point attempt by UDA. 28-22. Trojans looking to tack on their 30th point if they can. It's going to be Grosser again, and he will get in, I think. Did he get in? No, I guess he didn't. Nope, he got to the goal line, and that's it. Well, what difference that will make, we'll only know in 2 minutes and 57 seconds. It is now 28-22, UDA by 6. Wow, doesn't get any closer than this. What a fine ball game. Wow, win, lose, or draw, it's going to be a great victory for one of these teams, a big disappointment for the other. And so now the Trojans will be set to kick off here to the Bulldogs in just one moment. So here we go. It's going to be Cooper kicking it off for UDA now. Let's see if Cody can get into one. No, it's short. Then it goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. What the heck kind of a thing that was, I'm not sure. Wow. So the Bulldogs with excellent field position now with 2 minutes and almost 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. 2:57. And the Trojans, wow, I'm not exactly sure what that kick was all about. At any rate, the ball's going to be placed at the 43-yard line. And the Trojans now have their hands really loaded here as they have got to get that Wyatt Straub settled down back there, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, this game here, the outcome definitely in doubt. Well, they set Straub as the only running back in the backfield. McGinley is going to hand it to Straub. Straub coming over this way. He's got some running room, got picked up a couple of yards, and it looks as though the Trojans should have stole that ball. That's what Dreyer thinks, but gain of 5 on the play. The ball was on the ground, I guess, when Scotty picked it up, but Scott made a good acting move on it there. Look at him. Scott just won the award for the, I don't know. He won an acting award there, whatever. 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the ball game. McGinley pitches it back. Over there goes Straub on the right side. He is going to turn it and get tackled after a gain of 1 on the play. Looked like Swearingen and Huffman along with Culvo over there making a stop. Picked up 2. It'll be 3rd down and 3 now for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Inside of 2 minutes to play. Minute 53. Minute 50. And so forth. Play coming in from the sideline. McGinley has it. Right at the midfield stripe bar, the Bulldogs will stay back. They set up in the eye in the backfield. It's going to be a good tackle made out here on number 9 by Grosser. Short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. They spotted at the 48-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down and 1. An excellent tackle by Tyler Grosser that time. Swearingen wants everybody to start to cheer and really make some noise out here. Timeout is called by the Bulldogs, I guess it was. I'm not sure. A minute and 26 seconds left in the ball game, and we'll be right back on a big 4th down and 1 with a minute 26 seconds remaining in the ball game. Wow. Here we go on a 4th down and 1 from the I again, and this time it's going to be, well, let's see. I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it. I don't believe he made it. I think he's a yard short, and that was Straub. And if they're spotting it right here, there's a penalty flag. It's going to be a face mask against Upper Dauphin. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh golly, how can that be? A face mask call against UDA. They had them on the 4th down. He never made it. Now, of course, they've got a 1st down. The clock down to a minute and 19 seconds. We're going to be way down here in Trojan territory, down at the 32-yard line. Ay, 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 ay. Gee whiz. Ay, 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 at the 32-yard line. McGinley wants to throw. He's looking. Fires one down the far side. It is complete. They keep it inbounds, and then timeout's called, or what? Time just stopping them to move the clock down to the 18-yard line of UDA, down at the Trojan 18. They mark it at the 20. They start the clock. The clock is down to 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Can the Trojans possibly hang on here? Now they lead by 6. 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Back to pass goes McGinley. Gets a rush and finally gets stopped. McGinley tackled in there as Cooper, and who was it? It's Jackson coming up with a big sack that time. And that's going to move the ball back to the 25-yard line. 43 seconds remaining in the ball game, and timeout called by Tri-Valley. .43 seconds remaining in this ball game. Tri-Valley has used their final timeout. Trojans by 6, and Tri-Valley looking now at a 2nd down and about 18, but more important than that, they're on the Trojan 25-yard line, and that's where the Trojan defense will have to try to hold them there. I think that might have been the first sack of the ball game for the Trojans. So just here they go now. From the shotgun, they'll be throwing one. The Trojan pass defense has got to really play it hard. Over the middle, it is. Oh, he slipped down. He slipped down. He slipped out there. The coverage there was by Huffman, but he was beat as Bowman had the play, but he slipped down at the 2 or 3 yard line. Stops the clock with 37 seconds remaining. But I'm telling you, the Trojan defense was beaten that time, and he just could not hold his footing. And thank goodness for that, another big break for UDA. 3rd and 16, 37 seconds. It's just boiling down to probably one of the best football games ever played here at UDA. Wow. Back to pass he goes, gets a good rush, fires one deep, and it's going to be incomplete. I'm not sure where that pass was heading, but 44 was the only one back there, I guess. It's 4th down, so it all boils down to this now. 31 seconds remaining in the football game. The Bulldogs looking at a 4th and 16, and they have no timeouts remaining. So it's do or die for both ball clubs here. If the Trojans do it, hold them here, we get the TV Tri-Valley Championship of the league. So it all boils down to this one play. One play. Crowd chanting UDA. They set it up here now. One play left in the game. He goes back to pass. He steps up. He has plenty of time. Fires one over this way. It is incomplete or intercepted. I'm not sure. Incomplete. And that should do it. The Trojans are going to be the Tri-Valley champions for the first time in 20 years. With just 23 seconds, the Trojans will just sit on this. The Tri-Valley Bulldogs have no timeouts remaining. And the referee out here probably warning the fellas about too much jubilation or whatever, but there's timeout here now as Coach Carm comes into the huddle. He is going to call timeout, get the fellas to understand that all they got to do is kneel on this once, and I think that'll do it. 23 seconds remaining. They'll have to run. The clock won't start until the ball is snapped, of course, so we'll just sit on it, and I can tell you there's a couple of guys out here that will be breathing a whole lot easier after this ball game now. Look at these guys here, huh? Just stick in there. What a tremendous, tremendous football game. Tri-Valley coming in here with hopes of upsetting the Trojans, of course. The Trojans will now go, or should go. We got 23 seconds. You never know what's going to happen. On the knee he goes, and that's going to do it. The ball game will end right there. And by golly, the Trojans have done it. First time since 1989 that the Upper Dauphin Trojans have won the ball game with a final record here in the Tri-Valley League this year of 9-1. The only blemish coming on from the Millersburg Indians, who defeated the Trojans right here at UDA. But the Trojans come back with a couple of wins here in the last couple of ball games, and you can imagine how disappointed the Tri-Valley Bulldogs are here now. But by gosh, they gave the Trojans almost more than they could handle on a great, great effort by both ball clubs, and Tri-Valley deserves an awful lot of credit for coming in here and taking the Trojans very, very serious, putting a heck of a ball game on them. The Trojans prevailing by a final score of 28-22 to wrap up a very successful season for Coach Carm and his coaching staff out here now, as they are to be congratulated for sure. Final score again here is UDA 28 and the visiting Bulldogs 22. One of the best games, I think, that has been played here at UDA for many, many, many a moon. And I'm telling you, that's going to stay here with them just a little bit here now. We can't go into the locker room and watch them pop the champagne bottles. There's none of that stuff. So we'll just congratulate them right here. And what a deserved effort tonight. But, boy, it looks strange at times. The couple of miscues by the Trojans almost been disaster for the Trojan Ball Club, but they were able to contain the Bulldogs pretty well at times here when they had to in the final moments of this ball game. So congratulations, and way to go, UD. Trojans are going to take a victory lap, apparently. Hey, see you later. Yep, take care. Comes our heroes.